Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Blazekiller, and today we are back with another video. In today's video, I'll be discussing the last of the three events I'm talking about, the seasonal events, that is, the Halloween, the Thanksgiving, and Christmas in that order. So, with that said, today's video is going to be the Halloween events that this game has seen, all the way from 2015 to the present year. And I waited to make these videos, the last three, because the 2022, obviously, saw these Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas events. So the first event, the first Halloween event was 2015's Halloween event, which introduced the very first pumpkin. You'll begin to see a theme. This is the pumpkin right here. Every single of these Halloween events is going to add a pumpkin with it. So this very first original pumpkin was added into this game. In addition, the Spook and Sinisterwood trees were added into this game as well. So they were very rare, and they still continue to be very rare. So that's why they're not all surrounding me. I've made a lot of videos about the Spook and Sinisterwood trees, whether how to find them, interesting facts about them, whatever the case may be. They're very rare pairs of wood, of trees that you can find very, very rarely around the map, but they do sell for a lot of money in return. So just the pumpkin and the trees added into the first year's event. The pumpkin was available for purchase for $360 in Bob's Shack. The next year also added another pumpkin called the Dark Pumpkin, also again available in Bob's Shack. As well available in Bob's Shack was the Ostrich Eye. This is where things get a little bit interesting. The Ostrich Eye was added on top of the light fixture in Bob's Shack, and what you could actually do with this Ostrich Eye is approach any one of these two bridge keepers, I'm not really sure what to call them, and present the eye in this hole, and then press your select button on the person and have a talk with them, and it says, I'll lower this bridge down, or something like that, but it'll actually lower the bridge down below where it currently is right now, and into the water and under. And also added in this update, therefore, was the Lone Cave, where the Phantom Tree is located. I've made a variety of videos about that. It's also known as the End Times Update, the End Times Tree, the End Times Wood, whatever the case may be. In this update was added the ability to actually obtain that through the means of the Ostrich Eye. You can go down and chop the wood and bring it back up the same way you came, the bridge, when it goes back up. Even weirder feature, let me show you where the pumpkins were located. All pumpkins are here. A limited stock sign right here, and the Ostrich Eye was located up here in this light fixture. Under Bob's Shack in 2016 was found the Eerie Skull. I'll post pictures, of course, on the screen to all of these items. The Eerie Skull was found under Bob's Shack in 2016, but was never actually added into the game. It was unreleased, therefore, but it was a potential feature that we thought might be added, and it was interesting that he put it under the Bob's Shack as if he was leaving it there to do something with it later, or something there to troll us or make us scared. But it is a very eerie skull. It's definitely a creepy skeleton skull. Also, a couple more noticeable things were added around the map. The general appearance of the map. There was fog added, and just things were darkened. And the Woods Are Us, the face on the Woods Are Us, the lumberjack, I believe it originally was, turned into a skeleton face. A couple more things just to set the scene and make it more Halloween-like. The 2017 Halloween event saw another pumpkin, the Strange Pumpkin, a green variant of the pumpkin, available for purchase in Bob's Shack as always, but also was added the Lost Cave. Now you're like, I thought you just talked about that. No, that's the Lone Cave. So we have the Lone Cave, which is the End Times biome, and the Lost Cave, which is where the Strange Man resides, which is the person who gives you the ability to fill any blueprint with 1 unit of wood, and that suffices for enough wood. So say your blueprint costs 100 units of wood, and you can test that based on buying that in the shop. You can see how much it requires. You can fill it with a 1 by 1 unit of wood, and it will fill up. This ability costs $10 million, but is available for purchase by the Strange Man in the Lost Cave, which is located around where my cursor is pointing. And that little mountain there, you can actually blow part of it up and enter the cave. I've made a variety of videos about that, and you can find that for yourself and buy that feature for yourself if you have yet to do so. The Strange Man was added, and also the skeleton. There is a skeleton in that cave as well. And then also added in this update was a little teaser made by Defaultio saying "Follow the Eagle," which brings us to the N times X, which was also added into this update. And then from there on out, every Halloween you can actually obtain the N times X using the same means as obtaining the Rookery Axe, by going over to the Taiga biome over there and obtaining the Rookery Axe. But instead, on Halloween, from now on, every Halloween, you can obtain the N times Axe instead of the Rookery Axe. And LT2 gave some hints, included but not limited to this eagle right here, and some more hints over there by the bridge, and then a red eagle on top of the hatch that you actually open to get into the place where you buy or can obtain the Rookery and N times X. So now on the Halloween event, was added another pumpkin, the Cursed Pumpkin this time, as well as the bag of candy. This is the first bag of candy that was added into the Halloween events, but you're going to see a common theme that just about every Halloween event from now on is going to add also a bag of candy. And these bags of candy can be opened in a variety of candy variants can be obtained. I'll post a picture on the screen of those variants, which are just kind of funny takes and variations of the actual real-life candy bars. Also added was 3 different paintings into the painting shop that's across the ferry. The Arctic Light painting, the Gloomy Seascape at Dusk, and the Pineapple. The Pineapple is very expensive, very, very expensive, but I have a couple of them on my base that I purchased recently. That's beside the point, though. The Cursed Pumpkin, of course, the bag of candy, these 3 new paintings, as well as the Amber Axe, was also available for purchase, and this new icicle lights. The spooky icicle lights, unlike most people, most people thought that these would be taken away, as well as the paintings would be taken away, because they are limited time, right, for Halloween. Most things are taken away after the event's actually over, but these things remained. These things actually remained in the shops, and these paintings and these icicle lights, or it's not icicle lights, the pumpkin lights are available still for purchase as I speak. The Spooky Icicle Lights is their official name for these things. If we move on to the 2019 Halloween event, this pumpkin. The Lumpkin is a very strange looking pumpkin variant, and has like a wooden almost texture to it. And besides that, nothing else was added into this game. That's all that was added that year. And 2020 Halloween event introduced the Ghastly Pumpkin, which is another pumpkin variant. All these pumpkins were available for purchase in Bob Shack, as I previously stated. And the Purple Bag of Candy was another candy bag variant, which was added to the game, which introduced a new variant, some new variants of candy bars. Also added in this update was the Candy Cane Axe, which is a second Halloween axe that was added into this game after, of course, the Amber Axe, which was added 2 years prior. The 2021 Halloween event introduced another pumpkin called the Rosea Flamma Pumpkin. The Flamma Pumpkin. Also added was another bag of candy called the Green Bag of Candy this time, which also introduced new candy bar variants as well. I'll post pictures on the screen of all of those items. And lastly, the 2022, drumroll please, Halloween event, which was added just recently, just a few months ago at the time of this recording, and at the time the video is going to be uploaded as well, the Boreal Pumpkin, which is a green variant of the pumpkin, as well as the Blue Bag of Candy, introducing even more variants of candy bars, and a couple weird features that in addition were added. One of the Black Smoke, which is an item was available for purchase in the fancy furnishings shop where I just was, and it was available for purchase. It's called question mark, and it was available. It was seen behind a couple of other items, and it could be purchased. And when opened, it would reveal black smoke, and which would slowly kill you if you entered it. Very strange. We thought it might be hinting at something, but it just seems LT2 might be trolling us. I'm not sure if this has any significance. No one really knows, even to this day. Another very strange appearance was the Mary statue, the statue of the Virgin Mary, which appeared under, close to, around Bob Shack, pretty much between Bob Shack and the fancy furnishings under the map. The Mary statue was added into this game. No one knows what it's for. It was removed soon after, and a very strange thing. I made a video about these things in this update. Came to be known as the Judas patch, the Judas update, because a couple of things happened, like the Virgin Mary being added, as well as the black smoke. Some evil, forces of evil, but also some forces of good strange series of events and a series of additions into this most recent Halloween event. So over the years, we've seen a lot of new features. So with that said, that covers all of the Halloween events that this game has seen. Lumber Tycoon 2 has had a Halloween event every year, and stay tuned for the next two videos talking about the Thanksgiving event and lastly the Christmas event. The Christmas events, I should say, the Thanksgiving events. Hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Make sure you subscribe and like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Leave any comments you remember in the comment section below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Without further ado, stay tuned for the next video, which should come out soon in about a week, about the Thanksgiving updates, Thanksgiving events. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.